And he has been very strongly arguing for degrowth, right? In the face of growth, he doesn't believe that we can continue the paradigm of economic growth and also live as we have, in ecological limits. Is that a connection that makes any sense to you, the idea of basic income and degrowth? Or are you kind of hesitant about the degrowth hypothesis?
Well, first of all, in one sense, we definitely need degrowth. We need degrowth in our use of resources. The amount of resources we take from the earth have to be exactly equal to what goes back.
Right.
Or we'll kill the environment we live on. And a lot has to, and we're really overdue. We've been taking so much more, just using up this planet. We are killing the environment that we live on. So we have to use less resources. Now, it's an empirical question whether using less resources means reducing total levels of consumption.
Right.
Certainly some things we're going to consume less of. To do it, we're probably going to have to consume less jet fuel. But then again, if you can fly your plane with something else, maybe you'll actually find that you can consume more.
Right.
If you this isn't on the cards now, but say you could perfect solar air travel. Well, you'd be using fewer you could then, if you had solar air travel, you could have fewer resource uses and you could have more air travel. So I'm not convinced that we need degrowth of consumption. Well, we'll see. Well, definitely, we've got to do the degrowth of resource depletion. Right. And if that means degrowth in consumption, then yes, we do. I think connecting that with basic income, presuming we need degrowth in both senses, basic income can cushion the blow for all the people whose jobs aren't in as much demand because we're not producing as much stuff. It cushions the blow, but whether it actually also encourages degrowth, I don't know. I think the best way to encourage degrowth of resource consumption is to tax resources and wealth.
Use the incentives.
You tax the use of resources and you discourage its use. And you keep raising the taxes on it till you find out how high do I need to raise these taxes to really discourage its use. But another thing you do is you use our government's abundant level of toolkit of things to do to tax the wealthy. You tax the wealthy, they're the ones who are using up most of our resources. You tax the wealthy and create less inequality, then you get fewer resource uses, less resource use. Now, the extent to which basic income adds to that, I don't know. But it certainly cushions the blow, and we need basic income anyway. And it certainly gives you a just thing to do with all this money that you're taxing people.
Right.
That you're taxing the wealthy for.